What is up, YouTube? SG5 here again with a bunch of awesome things today. Most importantly, I'm going to show you guys what the best playbook once again is. So for some reason, 5 Out had gotten patched to the point where the 5 players were not actually spreading the floor as much, and it wasn't a true 5 Out. In the beginning of the year, the Bucks playbook was perfect for 5 Out because each player was in its correct position. They were spreading the floor completely, and which is how the Bucks like to run their 5 Out, to give Giannis and some of the other players a lot of ISO space, right? But at some point in the year for 2K20 MyTeam, they decided to patch that out and make them all really close. And so at that point, the Bucks playbook stopped being one of the best playbooks in the game, and that moved on to the Miami Heat 13 playbook and the Nets playbook for that quick through STS, and the Hawks freelance, and a bunch of other playbooks. But the thing is, 5 Out has been fixed. It has been patched. When did it happen? I'm not 100% sure. I think it was this last patch, but it was patched. And so the best playbook once again is, and that is the Milwaukee Bucks playbook, and I'll explain why in a second. But let's go first with coach settings for the game. Adaptive coaching engine, I always keep it to off. Timeouts, player minutes, and substitution always at manual. Freelance series order at dynamic, and do not repeat it. That's the main thing. As far as play selection, I'll show you in a second. As far as freelance, you can do Bucks, you can do Hawks, you can do a bunch of different freelances. Now that the Bucks playbook is once again 5 Out, like proper 5 Out like it used to be, and that's the key, then the freelance matters a little bit less. However, I still have my freelances as number 1 the Hawks, number 2 the Bucks, number 3 this WNBA 3 Out active, and number 4 21 delay. Those are my favorite 4 freelances regardless, especially now that this Bucks playbook is once again working properly, and that's the secret here. As far as play selection, I usually use quick 5 Out, and that's pretty much all you need. That's pretty much all you need. Quick 5 Out. I love quick 5 Out 3, and I usually add one more for the second page, and there's a few different ones that I like. For now, I'm just probably gonna end up doing ISO 5 Out. This is it. These are gonna be my plays. Now, they weren't working properly recently because 2K modified the 5 Out so that all the players were cluttered in the middle of the lane regardless. But that has been fixed. When in the last update it was, I was gonna make a video on this for a while, but I decided to not do it because I was uploading on other stuff. But I finally decided to, why not go ahead and upload this video right now. It is the best. So now that's as far as coaching, that's as far as you want to go. Defensive settings, these are my settings. I already have them set up so you can see them yourselves. Tight on both sides. You're gonna force the direction to the middle. You don't want people on the corners. You want people to always drive to the middle. On ball screens and off ball screens, I go over on all of them. Why do I go over on all of them? This was taught to me by Jomar, the winner of the $250,000 MyTeam tournament. It's better to go over on all of them because that forces people to drive in, to penetrate. And since MyTeam is such a mode that is heavily based on 3-point shooting, you want them to get 2s. You take 3s, they take 2s, right? It's a matter of numbers, and you're gonna win those games every time. So you'd rather them drive than find open shots from 3. So you're gonna go over on both of those. As far as hedges, again, you do the soft hedge because that still means that you have a little bit of help if needed on that side, but at the same time, it's not going to stop the ball carrier. So if the ball carrier decides to still go inside, let him go inside. This whole defensive settings is about letting them go inside for 2 points instead of 3. You're gonna make it harder for them to get 3-point shots. Stay attached? No, never stay attached. Don't stay attached. Off ball screen, again, you go over. The post, you want it to be 3/4 bottom, because again, that is acceptable to middle drives, but not to open shots. As far as switch rules, I like switching all, especially if you're running a 2-3 zone. It is great to switch everything in this situation. And finally, screen help and drive help, I do no on both. Again, for the same reason. Yes, it will allow for some open drives, but it will keep your man on the 3-point shooters. These are the best defensive settings out there. As far as extending pressure, I extend pressure on all of them if I'm gonna run a 2-3 zone. But if I'm not, I do not do that. I only extend pressure to some of them. So those are the defensive settings. I don't touch anything else, but now it's time to show you why the Bucks playbook is once again the best. Because the 5-out was fixed, and I'll show you how the 5-out exactly was fixed. You don't have to click on pass and screen away anymore from the Hawks freelance. Does not have to be done. So I'm gonna call a quick timeout here to set up the Bucks freelance instead of the Hawks. And as you know, we already have the Bucks playbook here. Now we have the Bucks freelance. These are my settings for inside the game. Limit transition, push the pace, and series. And under series, favorite play series, because it's going to run the plays that I already assigned to my team, as you saw in the prior screen with the Bucks playbook. No threes, protect perimeter, crash the glass, play physical. That's it. So I'm giving you the best offensive, defensive settings, playbooks, and freelance all in one video. Now, look at this quick 5-out. Boom, they are all actually in 5-out position, in the proper 5-out position. I didn't have to press anything, okay? I did not have to press anything. They are all in their proper positioning right now. Oh, and I need to get 7 assists with Kobe on this challenge, so might as well do it now. And then here, I'm going to run a 2-3 zone real quick. But the way I run the zone is not just run a zone and control one guy, or run a zone and control one guy every once in a while or something like that. I am always switching. And that's what matters, is always switching. Again, look at that spacing. You see the spacing? I don't have to click anything. The 5-out was actually fixed. So that means anyone can run 5-out once again, and the Bucks playbook has always been the best playbook for 5-out. So that's it. That's pretty much it. That is awesome. Now I'm gonna go ahead. Right now it's set up to 5-out 3, right? Quick 5-out 3. That means we go over here. You see all the openings here. That's a great play. That's a great play. Boom, another assist for Kobe. So this is clearly like the best playbook, guys. And I'm gonna do another video on not just I'm gonna be doing another video later on not just these two plays, but all the best plays from the Bucks playbook. Because now that the playbook is actually back, ooh, that's a great play again. I'm missing them though. Now that the playbook is actually back, it's huge. It is huge. Boom. So that's it for now, guys. I hope you guys like this video. Please like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Let's try to get this to 100 likes if possible. I'm gonna do a giveaway if this gets to 100 likes. And on top of that, this is a huge find. It is a huge find because this was a lot of people's favorite playbook at the beginning of the year when 5-out was actually working properly. And now that it is again, this is awesome. So that's it for now, guys. We'll see you soon. SG5 out for now.